Hello, good morning from the UK, and also good evening to Australia and New Zealand, because that's what we're going to be introducing. So I'm Steph, Budget Modeler, and along with my other cohorts, we will be hosting the Australia and New Zealand sessions. So I'm going to bring the hosts in, and we're going to have a quick chat, and then we're going to go through what the 48-hour bash is. And there's a website scrolling along the bottom. There you can see. So let's bring our first co-host in. Hey up, John.
Hey up, Steph. How are you, mate?
I'm fine. How are you?
Oh, just peachy and swell.
Excellent. So tell us a quick bit about yourself and why you're doing this.
All right. So I was in the Australian Air Force as an avionics technician. Worked on Hercs, Orions, Hornets, and F-35s. I've been out for about 2.5 years now. I had back problems after an injury carrying stuff out of a Herc years ago. And it flared up. Basically, it ended up in a spinal fusion operation, and it's pretty much just told, get out, you're an embarrassment, and all that sort of stuff like that. So I was in a lot of pain, and with the increase of pain, my mood dropped through the floor, and I'd never experienced anything like that before or since. It was a pretty awful time. So around about that time, in fact, about 3 months before that happened, it flared up for the last time, I found Models for Heroes. I believe it was mentioned on the Bench podcast. I could be wrong. It's been a while now. But as soon as I found out about what they were doing and the idea behind it and what they do, I thought I want to do what I can to help. So got on to Malcolm. He sent me all sorts of information and all that sort of stuff. And within no time at all, I changed from being a potential volunteer to a definite, what's the words, beneficiary. So everything changed, and it's taken quite a while to recover, but I'm just about there now. And I'm very passionate about this thing because I was in a pretty bad place, and I think the friends that I've made in Models for Heroes certainly kept my head above water. And I love the hobby. I've always been modelling since a kid. I never really stopped. And it's just like a passion of mine to do what I can to help other veterans who I've lost a couple of mates. And I just want to make sure that doesn't happen again.
Brilliant. Thank you very much for that, John. And next in, we have Ian Kaisers from On the Bench. Good evening, Ian. How the devil are you, youngster?
Oh, great, thanks, Steph. How are you, mate?
Oh, above ground and breathing.
Good to hear.
Always a bonus. So, do you want to give us a bit of an insight into you?
Yep, I'm Ian from On the Bench. On the Bench, Scale Modelling Podcast. We've been doing it for the past 9 years now.
Wow.
And this is something a passion I've had, give back to the community. And the reason I do the Models for Heroes, this is my 4th year now, is I like to give a little bit back to those that have sacrificed so much to keep me safe. So, so that's why I'm in it. I'll be in it till I can't model anymore. So, be prepared to see me in my little shoebox-sized work area, and I'll be plodding along and having a great time and a bit of banter, and so that's about me, Fee.
Brilliant. Thank you very much, Ian. And next up, we've got Craig, the Aussie Scale Models.
Good morning, Steph.
Good morning, mate. You all right?
I'm good.
Excellent.
Really excited for the weekend.
Excellent. Yeah, aren't we all? So tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name's Craig. I'm from the southwest Sydney. Been modelling. I got back into the hobby about 4 years ago, just around COVID. On and off over the years, but seriously doing it since just after COVID. And I've found that I've actually gained a lot of friends as well, and a lot of knowledge on the hobby. And I've volunteered. This is the second year I volunteered for the 48, and I like Ian. I like to give back to all our veterans and first responders. Try and help them out.
Mm-hmm. Brilliant. Thank you very much, Craig. And last but by no means least, we've got Callum from Micro Machines and Columbus Models on YouTube. Hey up, Callum.
Hey, yep, I'm doing very good, thanks. Very good.
Good.
So, yep, I'm Callum from Auckland, New Zealand, host of Micro Machines podcast and Columbus Models. So I'm the classic sort of started modeling when I was about 5 with my dad, all the way up to 13. Still have those models, by the way. I am an inveterate hoarder. I've only thrown away one model. So I've still got those, picked it back up again when I was 25, just before COVID, like Craig, and personality of if I'm going to do something, I'm going 100% into it. So, you look around in the background. So got fully back into modeling and got into the podcasting with the guys from the Micro Machines, just from a group build. So, just going wholehearted into it. This is my second year helping host the 48 hour. And that's because, like Ian and Craig, I just want to give back. I have family in the police force and army back over in England and Scotland. So, kind of the charity's based over there. So you never know, they might end up being one of them that ends up being a beneficiary. So, it's just stuff like that. And then also I just want to give back because I've also met a lot of friends, Steph, John, Mikey, bearded veteran and stuff like that. So it's just good to, just give back because I've gotten a lot out of this. So, yeah, and it's always better to give than to receive.
Oh, brilliant. Thank you very much for that, Callum. And a quick bit about me. I started off as a beneficiary. I suffer CRPS, which is complex regional pain syndrome. I'm in pain 24/7. So I'm on lots of happy drugs. And I thought, okay, yeah, it's great receiving, but I need to give something back. So I became a volunteer. I also I run my YouTube channel, which is Budget Modeler, and I host the Models for Heroes sessions on a Monday and a Wednesday, and sometimes on a Sunday when Malcolm's away. And I run a face-to-face session in my local town every week, and I've seen firsthand what this does for guys and girls, and it is just amazing. Between Models for Heroes and my wife, it has stopped me swinging from a tree. There's no two ways about it. Yep. It has stopped me doing something stupid. It has kept me at least a little bit sane. Not much, but a little bit. So that's where I am. Got some comments. James, the boss, is in. Hi, one and all. Are you ready?
We are, James.
Hello, James.
Yeah, we're good to go, mate.
Crazy Loke is in, Mike. Well, basically, he's doing the hosting because he's crazy as a loon. Oh, yes. You need to be with this lot. It's like herding cats. And he says, morning, everyone. Morning, Mike.
Morning, Crazy. Wake up.
Tez is in. He says, I'm in Australia and think I've joined up for Friday. How do I contact someone in Australia about being involved? Terry, if you have a look in the description, that's the Model Officers YouTube channel link. And if you go onto Facebook and look for Model Officers Mess, that's in there, and just dive in there and say you want to help. And one of the admins will get in contact and have a quick chat with you. And Crazy Loke says, thanks for all you do, John.
Namaste.
And he also says, 0500, so off to sleep. Looking forward to wearing my new 48 and 48 socks and apron on my vacation during the birthday bash. Oh, God. I hope he's wearing some more and not just that.
That's it. I was thinking the same thing.
Brilliant.
Wouldn't be Crazy Loker if it wasn't.
Right.
It wouldn't.
Um,
Right. What we'll do is we'll go around each person, and we will see what we're going to be building over the weekend. So let's go in reverse order and start with Callum. Callum, what are you going to be building over the weekend?
So I am going to be going with this Tamiya 48 scale French Dewoitine. I don't know French. The D520. Picked this up in the Canberra show last year, and thankfully it comes with resin exhausts because the guy who sold it to me was very kind like that. So yeah, I'm going to be building this one.
Oh, excellent. That looks really nice. And
It is a great kit.
Craig, what are you going to be doing?
I have the ICM BF109 F4Z Trop. Can you see that?
Oh, nice.
In 48 scale. And
Nice.
as silly as I am, I bought extra bits for it. Like some resin wheels
Yep.
and the Edward set for it.
Oh, he's gone
And
PE.
some brass weapons and the Montex. I probably can't see that.
Oh, the Montex masks.
Oh,
Masks.
very nice.
Yep.
Oh wow!
Very nice.
So I'll be doing that in the final, not the final, the final colours that Hans Joachim Marseille was flying in the F4 before he changed to the G6 or G2. Sorry, the G2 in North Africa.
Ah, cool.
Brilliant. Thank you very much for that. And next up, we've got Ian. What are you going to be building, bud?
I am building the Tamiya Sherman.
Ooh.
Ooh.
And like Craig, I'm a sucker for punishment.
Hmm.
So I have can't see. Tow cable,
Nice.
Oh,
stowage,
Nice.
Nice.
tank crew,
Nice.
Ooh.
and because I'm a sucker and always have to put on a base, some Frenchies, French freedom
Oh.
fighters.
You can't be that much of a sucker. Where's your
Yeah,
trap?
nice.
Oh, and a wooden fence.
oh,
So I've got an idea what I'm going to do. So that's fingers crossed I pull it off and get it done by the end of the 48 hours. But I'm quite confident.
Yeah, why not? Go for it. Go for it. And I'm still not getting used to this calling you John.
that's weird.
With
Isn't it?
Mr. Marley on our screen, because otherwise Mr. Mayfield goes, what? When I say John. So what are you
Yeah,
going to
so-
be doing, John?
I'm going to be building FX's. It's an older version of the Supermarine Spitfire Mark One. As you can see it on the cover there, so it's with a flat canopy and two blade crop and early markings. So the first squadron to get the Spitfire, and the only extra bit I got for it is a set of top-notch camouflage masks. So that should be straightforward. Looking forward to that.
Excellent. Nice. Right. And me, I'm still not sure. Funny thing is, I pulled exactly the same model out as John.
Yeah, what are the odds?
So I don't think I'll be doing that one. So what I'll probably do is my 148th trumpeter sub. So I'll be building, because it's basically 8 different models. Each section is a build. So I'll probably be building the front soldiers living section. It's fairly simple, shouldn't take me too long to do. And yeah, that's what I'll be doing.
Lovely.
So, right, we've got some comments. Let's quickly go through those. Where was I up to? Mike says, all of you are my heroes and why I do my part how I can. Look, mate, the amount of dollar you spend,
Yeah, exactly.
you're a bit of a hero as well. So don't take that away from yourself. Yeah. And he's just an absolute Fruit Loop. He is. He's an absolute nutter. You've not seen Crazy Loca in the auctions. Oh, you've got to be there just to watch it.
I think every news article where it says Florida ban, blah, 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 it's usually Crazy Loca.
Yeah, it's crazy. He goes on to say, wanted to leave you all with that mental picture. I'll also be wearing my 48 and 48 hats if you really want to know. No, not really.
I reckon he should take a photo of himself.
Yes. Take a photo of yourself wearing those. Nothing else.
Nothing
just
else.
those. And
Hopefully
post
the apron's long enough.
He also says, okay, bed. See you all soon. Yep. Night, mate.
Will do, mate.
And see you on Friday. The Flying Dutchman, Dutch Dave, is in. Spell de what team?
Duatine.
Duatine. I'm thinking, what the hell's that? And then I realised. Cool French airplane.
Yeah.
He says, and Tessa says, sorry, I'm not on Facebook. Any other way to chat to someone in Australia? Yeah, if you jump on, click the link in the description below. It's got Model Officer's YouTube channel. Join that, subscribe to that, click the bell, and it will alert you whenever there is a live stream. There will be a multitude over the weekend, starting at 7:30 Sydney time. Is that correct, John?
Correct.
Yep. So that's 8:30 a.m. UK time, GMT. So we'll probably be starting about 8 a.m. So about half an hour before, and you can join in and chat through chat and just enjoy yourself. Have a weekend of modeling. And
Go on the adventure.
yeah.
7:30 p.m. On Friday.
Yeah.
Sydney time. Yeah.
Yeah. So James is there, Model Officer. He says, I'm watching with no sound as I'm at work. Oh, great. Right.
Yeah.
So
At least
next
you
up,
don't need an English to English translator.
there is that. Right. Let me share my screen. And there we go. There we have the website. Right. So this will give you a brief description of what's going on. Obviously, just playing music in the background. Can we just go mute whoever is? Because we might get. No, it's not John. No, there we go. Yep, it's Craig. So we just muted Craig for a sec. In the About section, it just tells you all about the origins and why Models for Heroes and what to expect. So go and have a look at that. There's the hosts. So you've got Australasia, which is us four mugs. Sorry, hosts.
Gee, that's an old picture of me. I still got hair.
And then you've got UK and Europe, all the guys there.
Oh, James of the Wookiee.
God, Steve looks like a radio host.
He does, doesn't he?
Poor Steve, he's got a face for radio.
Oh, Graham's part of it this year. Wonderful.
And USA and Canada, we've got guys, we've got Scott Gentry from Plastic Pussy Podcast. You've got Darren Cook there from, oh, good Lord. Which
Model
one is
Geeks.
it? That's it, Model Geeks. Got Bob, Grant, Jim, and John. So there's your hosts for the for the Americas. Then you've got timetable, what's going on when, so you can have a look at that. Then we've got the donors, the amazing donors who have chucked in stuff. So people, Airfix, Andy's Hobby, Artis Opus, AK. Oh, the list just goes on and on and on.
Copper
and on.
State. Oh, one of my
Yep.
favourite companies.
Yeah, we've got Copper State. We've got Australia, so we've got Metro. We've got SMS.
Hobby for you.
Yeah, OTB, Franklin, which will be on there once I have a word with James. There is a late addition to the Australia one.
SMS.
Yep, mentioned those just down there.
Hobbies Australia.
Yep, thank you, John. So, yeah, we'll try and get all the names in and OTB as well. So, yeah. Going to mention one here that is a UK one, but it's my favourite one. What they do is brilliant. It's Model U. And what they do is they've got this big sod-off scanner. You stand inside it and it scans you. And then you get an STL file of you.
Cool.
It's awesome. Awesome. There was no particular reason, just that. I love what they do. But yeah, look, EBMA, Bases by Bill, ICM, Luftshot. I'm not sure what that one is. I think that's one of the Australian one. Matters of Scale, Mason Models. There you go, Plastic Posse, Modelers United, Salisbury Model Centre, Spruebox, Value Gear, Tiger Models, Tankcraft, Fancraft. They're the mats. They've got some awesome stuff. I hope I've mentioned everybody. Furball, Detail and Scale, Andy's, Basic Bill, The Crafting Well. Oh, look out. Oh, we're in trouble now.
Edward.
Yep, Edward, thank you. Artis Opus. I may as well enter the stage because he's going to give me grief. I know he is. The boss is in. Hello, James.
Hello, James.
Morning, all. How we doing? You all right?
Not too bad. Is it a bit nippy out there, is it?
Yeah, it is where I am at the moment. But I'm at work, obviously. I'm not outside at the moment. I'm in the cupboard. Well, I'm where we make tea and coffee. But I just thought I'd pop in and say hello. Just wanted to answer a question that was in the chat. I've not been listening to you, so if I'm repeating something, I do apologise. Anyone that's not on Facebook, yeah, that's the one. You can join with the Discord group, the Friends for Models for Heroes, where you can talk to people and model along, etc. Or just watch us and model along. There is an email address of contact@48-48.org. So if you want to send pictures or something like that, I can post them up, etc., or someone will. Any questions or queries, just contact me through that way. It's really easy, and the team will be there and helping you and support you. So you guys in Australia being the first to kick everything off, the responsibilities is on you. Not putting any pressure or anything, but if it all goes terribly wrong,
I've got big shoulders.
no, you're all good. Just enjoy the event, and enjoy the bidding, and make sure you tune in to the other auctions as well. I know time differences, etc., could be a bit difficult, but certainly the Americans have got their auctions across 3 days this year, and they are hilarious to watch in the way they bid and for the bits. And there are some incredibly important items in there this year that will create all sorts of merry hell. And then obviously the other thing I was just wanting to make sure, I know you're going to say this anyway, Steph, but there are a couple of items in the auctions which you don't need postage and you don't need to be living in that time zone. So check out the full list, etc. And if you're interested in those things, bid and bid. There you go.
Yeah.
That's it from me.
Brilliant. Thank you, mate.
Anyone got any questions for me while I'm here?
Yep. So,
No, we're all good.
cool. Anybody watching, if you've got a question for James, quickly pop it in the comments. And while that's going on, I will carry on through this one. So you've got social, Friends of Models Heroes, and that's a link to their, is that their Facebook site, James?
No, that takes you to Discord.
Yep. So there you go, Tezza. If you go on to 48-48.org social, and you can link through to their Discord, and you've got a link there to James's Facebook group. There's the albums. There's some from last year. These will go up with new ones this year, so you can see what people have been building in previous years. And you can see a theme there. Lots of tractors in there.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder what the theme was last year. So you've got all those. You can see what people have been building. There's a donate now page, so you can pop on and donate. And there's the merch. So we've already been discussing that with Luca. So he's got his bib, his apron, his hat, and his socks. Apparently, Mike will be sending you a picture of him wearing just those. So just the hat,
Scary.
the apron, and the socks. Be that, James. So there's the merch. So auction. I will leave you to go and have a look at what's in Europe and Canada, but we're going to be concentrating on Australasia. There is still one, I believe. Yeah, there's still one more to go in there, which is from Franklin, which Callum organised. Thank you for that, Callum. So you've got 11 lots there. So we'll quickly go through them. Metro Hobbies, cheers, guys. Back again. I think that's the third year running they've been back with us, or fourth year. We've got several from them. We've got a consumable pack of Vallejo tool sets, Icky Sticky sanding twigs, and Icky Sticky extra thin cement. We've got the K9A1 155mm self-propelled howitzer from Academy in 135th from Hobbies Australia. Metro have also done the 135th World War II British Army 30 cubic weight for 4x2 GS truck from Airfix. Hobbies Australia, the US Navy PV-1 Patrol Bomber from Academy in 172nd. Metro, the 124th A9X Tirano. Sealed box opening bonnet with plastic engine model kit. So a Tirano, I believe, is a car. Is that
Yes.
right?
It's
Cool.
quite an iconic Australian car.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Hobbies Australia. This is a recent retooling, or is it a new build?
New build. It's been out a week and a half.
There you go. We've got the Boeing P8 Poseidon from Academy, 144th. Amazing.
With
Metro,
details.
the 148th Fairy Fulmer Mark 1 trumpet from Trumpeter. Lot 8 from SMS, the SMS bundle. Now, these bundles every year are brilliant. You've got 16 paints, hyperchrome pens, ceramic scrapers, sanding sticks, painting clips, micro detailing brush and dry brushes. Lot 9 from Galleria. The Mobius 0.3mm airbrush, plus an invitation for product review. And lot 10, which is from Ian and the guys on the bench, a guest producer spot, a Danish studio with them to record an episode. You get to choose the topic and co-host the show as a special guest. With this is just awesome. We all know on the bench, we've all listened to him. Come and bid
It's
on
going to
it.
be great. Yeah, we're really looking forward to it. So yeah, so basically it's you pick the topic, and we'll talk about it with you.
Anything except politics.
Yes.
Except for politics. We don't touch politics.
There you go. That is an amazing lot. Thank you very much for that, Ian, and say thanks to the guys as well. It's just brilliant. So get your backsides over. Sunday evening, Aussie time, Sydney time. We'll be kicking off about 7:30 p.m. UK time will be about 8:30 in the morning. US time will be stupid o'clock in the morning. So that'll be about 2, depending on where you are, ranging from about, I believe, 11 p.m. to about 2 in the morning, or somewhere along those lines. I will get the time for you as we go through the weekend. So, yeah, there some great lots. The Aussie auction is slowly growing. Oh, God, who's scraping away?
That's probably at the.
Yeah, cheers. Yeah, it was. Cheers. So, yeah, that is what you've got coming up. So, gentlemen, have you got anything else to add before we pop off?
Yeah, so although it's a 48-hour build, grab any kit. It could be anything. It doesn't need to be 48 scale. It could be Warhammer. It could be one of those book nooks. Anything at all. Join in, have fun. Please donate to a very, very good cause. But the live stream, because of the time zones and the way they run, it's closer to 70 odd hours. I think 72 hours.
Yeah.
And it's I think it's a lot of fun. So we look forward to this every year. Like, there's certain podcasters, like certainly Ian, Callum, I talk to them occasionally, but never really when I want to hear their voices. And to get to interact with them again, it's always fun. But if you please get involved. I think if not for yourself, you'll be helping somebody. Look, Steph and I know beneficiaries in Models for Heroes, and it keeps them vertical as well. I think there's a lot of people with debilitating conditions as a result of their service, and they really need a hand. So,
yeah,
dig deep and get involved, and it's a lot of fun.
Yep,
It is so much
it's brilliant fun. So, just as an idea, because we're slap bang in the middle in GMT, it starts at 8 a.m. Friday morning, and it goes through all the way to about stupid o'clock, 4 a.m. on Monday morning. So that's the length of time the whole lot is going. So that's over 72 hours. Not continuously, just a couple of hours break.
You got to sleep and eat.
Why?
That's optional.
Don't forget, you're a long time dead, Ian. Right then, anybody else?
Yeah, I'm rip roaring ready to go.
Cool. Callum,
All set, ready to go. Can't wait.
Yeah,
Craig,
looking forward to it again.
excellent, brilliant. Right, couple more comments, and then we will knock it on the head. James says, so back to work. A big thank you all for your efforts and being involved. And Duke's Insane, looking forward to seeing you guys. Oh, hell yes, Duke. Right then, gents, if you'd like to say your backy ties.
See you all Friday night.
See you guys then.
See you later.
Take care, and we will see you on Friday. Bye.
Bye.